Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today I'm going to tell you how to make guild marks. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more information or videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. So, as you all know by now, charcoal has been nerfed for a while. It used to be a very nice source to make guild marks and AD also. But it has been nerfed, and not too long ago rock salt and quicksilver joined the nerfed club. Let's start off by looking at what that meant. I'll be using 5 starting items because that makes everything a little bit easier in terms of numbers, so bear with me on that. As you can see in this overview, 5 charcoal used to be worth 80 guild marks. They were 16 guild marks each, which, as I already said before, was kind of ridiculous. They nerfed charcoal to 0.2 each. So in that sense, 5 charcoal is worth 1 guild mark now, which is 80 times the nerf, which is a big nerf, but once again it was very broken. Let me demonstrate the nerf to you guys. If we go to the coffer, we go to here, and we want to donate 5 charcoal, we can get 1 guild mark. If you donate less, you get nothing, so that means it's 0.2 each, and not something else. Rock salt kind of got the same treatment, but it used to be slightly less broken. 5 rock salt went for 8 guild marks, not 80, so that's 10 times less broken. They were 1.6 each, and they went down to 0.2 each also. So that also means that rock salt, 5 of them, is also worth 1 guild mark. Let me demonstrate that as well. Here, 4 is 0 and 5 is 1. And this was an 8 times nerf. So they went to the same spot. I think quicksilver also went to 0.2, but let's just start with these two. Quicksilver doesn't really matter that much. I don't think many people bought that because charcoal and rock salt were very, very famous and known for making guild marks. So, but anyway, if you stacked up on charcoal or rock salt, well, those were pretty hefty nerfs. But to be honest, they were still, and they still are, worth it if you bought them at the temp vendors in mod 15. I think rock salt still is a times 10 investment, and charcoal, I don't know for sure, but it's also a positive investment still, even for these 0.2 values. However, if you bought stacks of this stuff of other players, well, then it's a definite ouch. Today, however, I'm going to show you how to get just more than just 1 guild mark off of 5 charcoal or 5 rock salt. And it all starts by adding 1 column to this overview, which is copper ore. Copper value, I mean. With mod 16, rock salt, but more so charcoal, got a pretty big buff to their copper values. Charcoal used to be 15 copper, and it went to 70 copper each. And rock salt came from 15 copper as well, and it went up to 29 copper. But wait, we don't want guild marks. We want guild marks, not gold. So what is this? Well, gold is a fun thing in mod 16. You can do many things with it, and as I'm going to show you, one of them is generate guild marks. So let me show that to you. As you can see in this overview, 5 charcoal at 70 copper each is worth 350 copper. 5 times 70 is 350. With those 350 copper, you can buy 70 well water or copper ore, which I already mentioned before. They're the same. Well water and copper ore is, believe it or not, double the amount of guild marks compared to charcoal and rock salt. Also, just to make you believe that, let me show it to you. So charcoal and rock salt were both 1 guild mark for a stack of 5, and copper ore is 2 guild marks. And by these values I can say that copper ore is 0.4 guild marks per. And that's quite interesting. If you look at how much copper ore and well water costs to buy, it's just 5 copper. So they're very cheap. So with your 350 copper that you get from selling your charcoal, you can buy 70 well water. Let's keep it on well water for now. If you see that 70 well water times 0.4 guild marks is 28 guild marks. And that means that instead of just 1, we're getting 28 guild marks, which is very easily calculatable, a 28 times buff to your charcoal value. I want to do a quick demonstration on this to see it for yourself. I don't have any copper on this toon, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this charcoal and I'm going to buy something that I can sell. I'm going to buy well water and I'm going to try to donate that. So we have 5 charcoal here. I'm going to sell it. That means I get 350 copper, 3 silver, 50 copper. With this I can buy well water or copper ore, it's the same. Let me find the well water real quick. Here it is. As you can see, it's 5 copper each. We buy 70 of that. Here we got it in our inventory. Finished. Now we go back to the coffer. And if we try to donate this, well water 70, you can see that we would get 28 guild marks of this instead of just 1. Rock salt, kind of the similar story. You can sell your 5 rock salts for 29 copper each, which makes 145 copper. For 145 copper you can buy 29 well water or copper ore, and that's worth 11.6 guild marks, which means that we have an 11.6 times value increase on top of rock salt. Also, well, I think this and for rock salt is even a higher value than it used to be, because we took 8 times nerf and we take an 11 times buff, so it's even better than before. Charcoal and rock salt are basically just intermediate steps though. It's all about gold, and I also made a quick overview for that. You don't need to sell those things first, you can also get gold in other ways. And I made this calculation to show you that 1 gold, if you multiply it by 10,000 you get copper. 1 gold is 10,000 copper. Divided by 5 is how much well water or copper ore you can get, that's 2,000. And if you multiply 2,000 by 0.4 you get to a value of 800. So 1 gold is worth 800 guild marks. So that's also very interesting, because we already know that we can make about 25 gold per toon with professions. You can make stuff that you can sell. Luckily you cannot make the workman's balm anymore, because that would have been crazy. But if you make 25 gold on a toon and you take it to do this, that means you make 25 times 800, 20,000 guild marks per toon per day. Potentially, of course. You still have to turn your gold into guild marks, of course. And another way to get gold is by buying it. And you can buy gold bars to do this. Gold bars, and I usually go to the 999 number. If you want to buy 999 gold bars, it will cost you 320,000 AD. Oh wait, I have to remove some things here because otherwise you guys cannot see that. So, what I was saying, if you want to buy 999 gold bars, it will cost you 320,000 AD. We can also do some calculation on that. 1 second. So if we buy 999 gold bars for 800 guild marks each, that would mean that we buy basically 799,200 guild marks, which is quite a lot. If you divide that by the cost of those guild marks in AD, it means that you get 2.5 guild marks per 1 AD invested. So that's pretty good, I would say. Of course, you still have to donate your profession supplies, and it's not easy because most guilds will have their profession supplies full. I cannot even donate this because the coffer would go over its capacity, and it's almost everywhere. There is a trick, however, to do this. I'm not going to make an in-depth guide on that because other people have done that. And I will link to a video to a fellow YouTuber called Garlangs. You probably know him. He made a guide on how to avoid the profession supplies cap and get your guild marks of contributing resources. And I think in his example he used rock salt. I want to say beforehand, at the end of this video, make use of this while you can and be quick, because this has a high probability of getting nerfed once again. So that was it. I hope you can make use of this. I think everyone can make use of this at the moment, console and PC. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.